So yes guys, what is happening and welcome back. So if you guys watched that last video when we announced we brought a project car off CoPart, you guys probably remember we said we brought a Peugeot 208 GTI. Today we're going to be going through the GTI, showing you guys exactly everything that's wrong with it, what's right with it, give you guys a walk around and show you exactly what it's like, and give you guys a bit more detail about the car. So CoPart is a salvage company, for you guys that know, they sell damaged cars on there. This car was advertised as a Cat U, which means it was unrecorded, which probably means that it wasn't insured at the time when it was sold to CoPart or when CoPart got hold of the car. At the time when we brought it, it was advertised and listed as it drives and runs. So when we was there, we started the car, we checked it and everything was fine. Apologies guys, we haven't posted for a while. We've just been a little bit busy, but this summer we're going to get back on the content and be posting regular for you guys. Make sure you guys drop us a subscribe. And as I said, apologies for the inactive content. We're going to be getting on it now, getting a lot more videos for you guys. So yeah, stay tuned guys, drop us a like and a subscribe and let's get straight into it.
So guys, we previously showed you obviously the interior of the car. As you can see, it is quite clean. It's a clean car, but when you do start the car up, there is an issue with it. There's an engine light that comes up and it does make like a weird sound. So we're just going to show you guys that, and then obviously we're going to show you guys the engine as well. It does struggle to start a bit, as you can see. If you come in closer, as you can see there, engine fault, repair needed. There's a service light that comes up on the dash, there's an oil light, and there's a light that says engine repair needed. So we're not too sure what this is, but we'll get onto that a bit later.
The car started, it has a bit like, it kind of jutters when it starts. It struggles to start up, which obviously could be the coil packs, and as I said, it needs a service. I'm going to give you guys a little tap of the gas and show you how it sounds. There is kind of like a little ticking noise that comes from it, but I'm going to show you guys that now. It doesn't really sound the best, which obviously I'm going to get into more detail and show you guys exactly what's wrong when I pop the hood. But there's a lot of white smoke that comes out of the engine, which we personally suspect it could be the head gasket that's gone, because when we did check the oil cap, it was quite creamy. We did top up the coolant recently a few weeks ago. We forgot to record it. We did do like a little service. There was a sensor that was changed on it, and we did top up the coolant. But that coolant has disappeared, and it's only been a week. It's mixing in with the engine, so it's just we're kind of stuck now what to do with this, because we're thinking if we did fix the car, it's going to cost us a lot of money, and if we just left it how it is and broke it for parts, it's not really a popular car, which was one of the reasons why we brought it. Not a lot of people have these type of cars, and we'll do another video as well breaking down the costs of how much this car did cost us to bring back from CoPart. So as I did mention guys, we did fill up this coolant tank. If you guys can see that it's completely empty, which that obviously shouldn't be happening. And when we come closer and we do look at the oil cap, it's quite creamy and smoking.
Quite creamy and it's smoking.
All we did was start it up, and if you look at that, it's not, look at that. We do suspect that the head's gone on the engine.
The head or the engine, as you can see, if I get a bit closer, there is quite a lot
smoking,
of cream,
isn't it?
And yeah, a lot of white smoke coming out of the exhaust. We did fill this up with blue coolant. It was literally blue coolant. We took it for a drive, insured it, and then literally a couple minutes later, we looked in here and it's literally full of blue coolant. So it's got to be the head gasket, but we're not too sure if it's the engine as well as the head gasket.
Which is obviously, from that point, is why we don't want to spend the money on getting this fixed, because we did get a quote on it and it was about £800 to almost up to £1,200, £300. So obviously, as you guys know, it is disheartening because we spent the money on the car and we wanted it to work well. We did want to get a good project car, and this was actually the first car that we brought. As you guys probably know, things don't always go to plan, and we will come back from this. You guys give us your advice. What do you guys think we should do with this car? Do you guys think we should spend the money and get it fixed? Which probably won't be worth it, because at the end of the day, we weren't really planning to keep it for long. If anyone is watching this video and you know a lot about GTIs, and if you're local to the West Midlands area, we could break it. If you guys did want parts off it, let us know. But I don't think that's probably going to be the best solution to do. So we might sell it as spares and repairs. But let us know in the comments what price range you guys think we should sell it for. I was thinking about £2,000, because if you're going to keep it for yourself, all you need to do is fix the head gasket and then you've got yourself a really nice car. Because as you guys have seen, the car is really nice. Inside it's really clean. It's literally just that let us down. So make sure you guys let us know what you guys think. We will do another video as well, breaking down how much this car cost us from CoPart, and all the fees that are included. I would always say as well, if you guys are going to buy from a salvage company, make sure you always do your research. We did check the MOT history of this car as well, and everything was clean. But I'm going to put an MOT report up here and show you guys. One thing didn't add up with this. But at that time I was excited. We thought, yeah, we're getting a nice car because it looked good and everything. And it was recorded as a Cat U. We kind of rushed into buying this. And I'm going to put the MOT printout here and you guys will see that from its last MOT it failed and passed quickly again. And it didn't even travel long. And if you look at the advisories and everything that's on there, it doesn't make sense for it to have passed its MOT that fast, which was another red flag that we didn't clock on. Well, we did discuss it, but as I said, we kind of just got too carried away and excited and we didn't really think of it. But that is one advice as well. If you are going to think about buying from a salvage company, make sure you always do your research and take your time, because we kind of rushed into it because we thought, right, someone's coming, want to get a nice car on the channel and show you guys a bit more different content on a different type of car. But like I said, everything doesn't always go to plan, and we will definitely be coming back from this.
So we did have the OBD machine plugged into the car. It did come up with a few codes. One was that engine was minus 49 degrees out. We did change the sensor for that. I think it was a thermostat, coolant temperature. We brought that, we changed it. The temperature went back to normal, which was about 16 degrees, but it didn't fix the head gasket issue. We didn't really think it was the head, we thought it was that sensor. But unfortunately, obviously, the coolant is still mixing, as you can tell. And guys, if we show you the dipstick as well, if you want to come a bit closer, there is a lot of coolant mixed in with the oil. And it's not looking good, to be honest. I don't know if the camera will focus, but you can see like a bit of heat coming out of there, and there's a lot of like coolant mixed with oil. So let us know what you guys think. Is this good? Well, it's not going to be good, is it? It's really bad.
It's not going to be good, bro. We basically have fucked it.
But yeah, I mean, should it be shown in the dipstick? I don't know. But I mean,
it's kind of one of them ones, though, isn't it, guys? We just don't really know what to do.
It's a sticky one, sticky situation.
We need you guys' advice, basically.
Yeah. So guys, let us know in the comments what your thoughts on this, what we should do next. What do you reckon, bro? Do an engine swap on it. Type R,
man. Smoke everyone in Mexico, yeah.
Big turbo Type R, bro.
So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop us a like and a subscribe. We'll be having a lot more content coming regularly soon. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and we'll be seeing you guys in the next one.